Mango Math presents Fair Game, a fifth grade game. Fair Game is a fifth grade game that falls under the math strand of odds and order or probability. It's an odds game where students use data to solve problems. Fair Game has a math term to help increase understanding, and that's ratio. A comparative value of two or more amounts may be written as 3/4 or as a fraction 3/4. Rochambeau has supplies that are game boards, dice, bicolor counters, and a dry erase marker. This game, each card explains exactly what you're to do for each game. The first card is Rochambeau, which is also rock, paper, scissors, where the students will be doing rock, paper, scissors and re-recording. If everybody has the same value, there are two of the same value, or all the signs are different. So you can have three people playing this game. One who is, if everybody throws the same sign, let's say they all throw a rock, they mark that one. If two out of the three people throw the sign rock, then that person gets a point. And if they're all different, if it's a rock, a paper, and a scissor, and they're all three different, then that person gains a point. So you're going to go through and play the game 10 times and record the results and see who has the more likelihood of winning, if there's any at all. The next one is a coin toss. The object of the game is to flip two coins, and what we're going to do is use bicolor counters and record the results. So it's mark if they both come up red, there's a mark if they both come up yellow, and there's a mark if one comes up red and one comes up yellow. So you'll mark those and see which one is more likely to win, if this game is fair, why or why not. The next one is even or odd sums, and so you'll add the two dice together to get a sum, and you'll determine if that sum is even or if that sum is odd. And you'll also be doing, the other game is a product, so you'll be multiplying the two dice, what rolls on the dice together. So if I roll a 4 and a 6 in the first game, even sums, I would add those together to get 10, and I'd mark even. If I was playing on even or odd products, I'd multiply those two together to get 24, and I'd mark even. So we're once again determining if those games are fair. So the kids will go through and play these games. They can play them more than 10 times if they want to. Just make sure they're recording data and determining if they think the game is fair or not. Some guided questions promote critical thinking. What outcomes were more likely to occur in each game and why? Was there any game in which the outcome was a 50-50? Was there any game in which they were very unlikely to win and why? So go through all the games, see what happens, write down your ratios of how many wins to how many losses, or how many wins out of total number of played. So you could have 4 out of 10 games were likely to win, or 5 out of 10 games were likely to lose. So just keeping track along those lines with a ratio. So enjoy.